In this class I am going to explain one-dimensional programs on one-dimensional arrays. And two-dimensional arrays. One-dimensional array, one-dimensional array and two-dimensional arrays. One-dimensional arrays and two-dimensional arrays. One-dimensional array and two-dimensional array. The last classes we have seen what is an array. An array is a collection of similar data type variables. An array is a collection of similar data type variables stored in a sequential memory allocations. And these are the types of arrays: one dimension, two dimension, multi-dimension. So declaration of one dimensional array: data type, variable name and size. Data type, variable name and size. I will show you by writing programs on arrays. Open TC editor. Alt F new. So here programs on one-dimensional array. Program on one-dimensional array. Void main. Int a of sum 3 into a of 3. So here a comma b comma c are the three variables. A comma b comma c are the three variables of type integer. A comma b comma c are three variables of type integer. So these are the basic data type variables. Here I am creating int a of 3. This is an array variable. Right? So how to store the values into this array? Save this program. I'm giving a name array1.c. I'm giving the name array1.c. Here I'm giving a name which is array1.c. Int a of 3 is a array variable. So the variable is created with the name a. The array variable is created with a name a, and the locations for the array variable is 3 locations. I want to create an array with 3 locations. with 3 locations. The index numbers starts from 0 to less than the size of array. The index number starts from 0 to less than the size of array. That is 0, 1, 2. That is 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2 means 3 locations. 0, 1, 2 means 3 locations. The index number starts with 0 and that is the size is less than the array size. So here it means an array is created. It means an array is created. An array is created here. I'm taking a paint application to show this one. Here int a of 3 means an array is created with 3 locations. An array is created with 3 memory locations, that is 0 and 1 and 2. 0, 1 and 2 are the index numbers. So how to store the values? How to store the values? Here we can store the values like this. This is called initialization of array. This is called initialization of an array. Or we can store the values at runtime. At runtime by reading it from keyboard. At runtime by reading it from keyboard. Here I am initializing the array is equals to 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. CLR, SCR, clear screen function. CLR, SCR is a clear screen function. CLR, SCR is a clear screen function. Here I want to show the array values percentage D, percentage D, comma, A of 0, comma, A of 1, comma, A of 2. A of 0, comma, A of 1, comma, A of 2. This is called initialization of an array element. Means I have stored the values into this array at the time of creating an array. At the time of creating an array, I have stored the values. That int a of 3, that is equals to 10, 20, 30, and here is a clear screen function. Printf percentage D, and percentage D. Here I'll give you the slash n to print each and every value in a new line. So save this one and control F9. Errors. Why these errors are there? A of 1, A of 1 and A of 2. Save this. Control F9. No errors. Then see the output here. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. So here the variables are initialized. The array variable is initialized with 10, 20, 30 values. I am giving another values here. Let's see the effect. This is 50, this is 70, and this is 20. Now save this and run this. Save this and run this. No errors, no errors. Here I did not included the stdio.h header file. See the lines compiled. See the lines compiled. How many lines are displaying? How many lines are displaying here? Only lines compiled, that is 9. The lines compiled are 9. The lines compiled are 9. Yes. Once again I am compiling the program and run this program. Now see the effect. Now see the effect, that is 50, 40 and 20. 50, 70 and 20. That is 50, 70 and 20. Here I have not included, just see the lines compiled 9. Now I am including hash include stdio.h. Save this file and then compile again. How many lines? 317 lines. Before that there is only 9 lines. So the statement we have included, that is hash include stdio.h, means that is 10 lines, 10 or 11 lines. 7, 8, 9. So again it is showing added 300 more lines to this program. 300 more lines to this program. It means the 300 lines are included from the stdio.h header file. The 300 lines are included from the stdio.h header file. By default, if you include or not, by default the stdio.h header file is included at the time of compilation. After compilation also, or at the time of compilation, it is included default. Okay, so this is about the initialization of an array, and then another one, see here, we can initialize the elements of array in the same way as the ordinary variables like. So then next, we can store the values into an array at runtime by using a loop. We can we can we can store the values into an array. We can store the values into an array at runtime by using a loop and a normal variable. Loop and a normal variables. We can store we can store the values into an array at runtime by using a loop and a normal variable. I will show you one program, that is by reading the values from the keyboard and assigning to a array variable. By reading the values from keyboard and assigning to an array variable. Save as array2 to .c. I'll show you one program that is reading characters into an array variables, reading characters into an array variables from the keyboard. New program on arrays. Hash include stdio.h void main int a of 5 int a of 5. So here a of 5 is the array variable with 5 locations. The index number starts from 0 to 4. The index numbers starts from 0 to 4. The index number starts from 0 to 4. Here I am taking one more variable, that is I, and initializing the variable I is equals to 0. I is equals to 0. And taking, no need, if you are using for loop, no need to mention here. For I is equals to 0, before that I will write CLR SCR function. Before that I will write CLR SCR function. CLR SCR function. For I is equals to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. For I is equals to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. Scanf percentile d comma ampersand a of I, percentile d comma ampersand a of I, for reading the values into an array. Reading the values into an array to keyboard. And I am taking one more loop, that is for I is equals 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. I is equals 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. I is equals 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. Printf percentile d slash n comma a of I. Close this one. Here user statement printf enter any three numbers, enter any three numbers. Here printf the values you entered in the array are the values you entered in the array are, save this one, array2 by array2 dot c. So here this is an array variable and this is a normal variable. This is CLR SCR function. Printf enter any three numbers for I is equals 0, I less than 5, I plus plus, scanf percentage d, comma ampersand a of I, and the values you entered in the array are these values. Enter any 5 numbers here, not 3 numbers. You have declared an array with 5 numbers, so entered any 5 numbers. Enter any 5 numbers. This is only user message. This is only user message. Just compile this program. No errors. No errors. I am entering the values 4, 6, 8, 2, and 5. 4, 6, 8, 2 and 5. Just see the output. The values you entered in the array are 4, 6, 8, 2, 5. The values you entered in the array are 4, 6, 8, 2, 5. 4, 6, 8, 2, 5. So this is the program to insert the values into an array at a runtime by using scanf function. It is nothing but reading the values into an array through the keyboard. Reading the values into an array through the keyboard. Reading the values into an array through the keyboard. So here I have used two for loops. First for loop for reading the values and second for loop for printing the values. I have used two for loops. First for loop for reading the values and second for loop for printing the values. Reading the values and printing the values. So now I will show you another program, that is I want to print the array elements in reverse order. I want to print the array elements in reverse order. In this program, the variables are displaying in the same order in what order we have inserted into it. And the next program, I want to display the values in the reverse order. And array reverse, the name of the program is array rev.c. Here I am changing the code in this loop for I is equals to 4 and I greater than or equals to 1, and here I minus minus. I minus minus. I want to print the values from back. So here the array size is 5, means the index numbers are from 0 to 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, so that I am displaying from last index to first index, from last index number to first index number, that is the index number from 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Then the array values are printed in a reverse order. Then the array values are printed in a reverse order. Then execute this program. No errors here. So enter the values. I am entering the values 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now see the output. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I greater than or equals to 0. Here we have to take the condition I greater than or equals to 0, because the first index number starts from 0. Because the first index number starts from 0, then we have to give the condition, that is I greater than or equals to 0. Then we have to give the condition, that is I greater than or equals to 0. Then save this program, run this program again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then see the effect. The values you entered in the array are 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The values you entered in the array are 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The values in reverse order. We have entered in the order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it is showing the order 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is showing the order which is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In the order of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. And I want to write a program to show the sum of array elements. To show the sum of array elements. I want to write a program to show the sum of array elements. Sum of array elements. Just think on it. How to modify the program. Think on it. How to modify the program. Just here. I am taking one more variable I comma sum, and here I am giving, that is sum is equals to 0. I am storing a value 0 into the variable sum. This is reading of 5 numbers. After that I am writing one more loop, that is for I is equals to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus, or else you can write here itself, that is sum is equals to sum plus a of y, sum plus a of y. See the effect. You will see the effect whether it works or not. Sum is equals to sum plus a of y. Then print the sum is equals to the sum of array elements or here sum. Yes, sum. Run this program, no errors. Enter the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here the sum should be, the output should be 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5 means 15. Then see the output. The sum of array elements are 15. The sum of array elements are 15 here. The sum of array elements are 15. Yes, this is the program. Instead of writing double loop, here instead of writing two loops, instead of writing two for loops, instead of writing two for loops, that is within the loop I have written two statements, scanf percentage d comma ampersand a of I and sum is equals to sum plus a of I, adding the numbers, reading the values into an array, adding the numbers, adding the numbers. Printf the sum of array elements are percentage d comma sum, percentage d comma sum. This is the program to find the array sum. Save this array sum dot c. Save this array sum dot c. Array sum dot c. Program with the name array sum dot c. And then next, write a program, that is I am writing a program to search an element in the array, to search an element in the array. So here I am writing a program to searching an element in the array. Here I am taking I, that is number. Here I am doing some modification. Alt F save as array search dot c. Enter any 5 elements. There no need of the sum variable. No need of this one also. Printf, enter any element to search. Printf, enter any element to search. Scanf percentage d comma ampersand number close. And here I am writing for I is equals to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus, if number equals to a of I, then I am taking one more variable, that is a flag variable, comma f. Here f is equals to 0. If number equals to a of I, f is equals to 1 and break, is equals to 1 and break. is equals to 1 and break. If f is equals to 1, printf element found element found else printf element not found. For I is equal to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus, if num equals to a of I, f is equals to 1, break. If equals to 1, printf element found, else element not found. Save this program and run this one. One error is showing where compound is missing. Put another bracket here. Save. Control F9. I am giving the elements 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. I want to search an element that is 3. See the result here. Element not found. Why it is not a found element? For I is equal to 0. Here we need to put one more bracket. That is the problem here. Remove this one. Save this. Execute the program again. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. That is 3. Let's see the result. Element form. I'm executing one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm giving a value that is 8. Let's see the result. That is element not found. That is element not found. Here the element not found. Like that we can write. Once again I'm executing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 3. See the result. Element found. The result is, the output is element found. Element found, element not found. Okay. So the next rules for declaring this arrays. One dimensional array. The subscript size of array, that is index 0 to 4 an array. Advantages of arrays in C. Fewer lines of code as a single array can be defined to hold multiple elements. Thus code optimization. This is advantage of code optimization. Elements of an array can be accessed. Elements of an array can be accessed. Elements of an array can be accessed randomly with the index number. The elements in an array can be easily traversed. Arrays data easy to manipulate. Sorting becomes easy in an array with fewer lines of code. Sorting becomes easy in an array with fewer lines of code. Then disadvantages. There is no bound checking. If we define an array with a size 5, if we input the elements more than 5, it doesn't prompt any error. The array of fixed size once it is initialized. So the number of elements you need to store in an array must be known in advance. There may be a wastage of space if more memory is allocated than the required amount. So two-dimensional arrays. One-dimensional array is created in the form of a row, but the two-dimensional arrays is created in the form of row and column. The two-dimensional array is created in the form of a row and column. So like one-dimensional arrays, two-dimensional arrays must be declared before it is used like other variables. Like one-dimensional arrays, two-dimensional arrays must be declared before it is used like other variables. The general form is data type, array name, row size, column size. Data type, array name, row size, column size. Where the data type is like int, float, char. Here the data type is like int, float, char. The array name is valid C variable name. The array name is valid C variable name. Row size, maximum number of rows in the table column. So here the example is int num of 3 comma 3. The two-dimensional arrays initialization. The two-dimensional array can be initialized in two ways: static initialization and dynamic initialization. So this is the way of declaring a two-dimensional array and initializing the two-dimensional array. This is the program. I will show you, I will explain about the two-dimensional array, and I will show you one program on two-dimensional arrays in the next video session.